guys. As you know, my name's Dr. Dawn Heiman, and I'm an audiologist. And I have to apologize. I have not been around for a bit. And today we're going to talk about work-life balance. And I do apologize that I haven't been giving tips for audiologists just because I've been struggling with my own stuff. Honestly, I've had 2 different children of my 3 that have had some major medical problems. My daughter has been going through a lot of depression, and she's been very vocal about it. Eating disorders, things like that, and she's been going through a lot of therapy and dietary appointments and having overall anxiety issues. And my son, the 6-year-old, was suddenly got really sick, and he now has type 1 diabetes, and that kind of changed our lives. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I want you to know that as an audiologist, we went to school to help people. And at the same time, we're working with people and helping people to try to also receive an income so that we can have our own lives and take care of our families and just overall just be well-rounded. And so my videos kind of went to the wayside because there were other things that I needed to work with. But I know that I'm not the only person here that is struggling with work-life balance. And I want you to know that if I can do it, you guys can do this. I know that we all need a community, and we need to be there for each other. When my oldest, who's going to be 17, was first born and I was working at a hospital setting, it was really hard on me as a working mom because I tried going part-time, but I ended up having the same amount of work in 3 days as what I had for 5 days. Not only that, but we needed the income. I had a large student loan. My husband had large student loans from school himself, and he had a worse paying job than I did, and I had to work. It was also hard because I remember getting these working mom magazines and trying to figure out, like, who am I? Like, is this child even going to know who I am? And the commute was tough. I had an hour commute into Philadelphia. I had an 8-hour workday, but we were required to take an hour lunch. So it's actually a 9-hour day that I'm away, plus, you know, an hour before and an hour after for my commute. And life was really tough, really tough. And after I started my doctorate and I was pregnant with my 2nd child, I decided, this is mayhem. I need to have my own destiny. I need to have my own practice. So this is why I went into private practice. And another reason why I'm telling you all this is because I feel like there might be this thought process out there that if an audiologist is in private practice, that they're money hungry and they are not nice, and only those that work in the university hospital settings or in the nonprofits are like the respectable audiologists. And I want to stop this right there because it's not like that. I know so many private practitioners that have gone into private practice because A, they knew they could do a better job than where they were working. B, they wanted to create their own destiny. C, they wanted to be there for their family, and maybe that order is different. I mean, all my passwords for everything that I have are some sort of rendition of my kids and my address. So I don't know if you guys will be able to figure this out. But anyway, everything, I did this for my kids. I needed to be around more. But at the same time, it's hard running a business. And sometimes I'm there with my laptop on the couch while they might be doing something else, or they're doing their homework, or, you know, they're playing a video game or something. They're watching a movie, and yeah, I'm doing work, but I'm not a bad person for that. And many of us started from scratch. We have no loans. We bootstrapped everything with the marketing and are still doing that just because that's the only way we're surviving, by keeping costs down. And we can't afford to have a big marketing firm or pay someone a lot of money every month to do our marketing, let alone also to do the books and the accounting and things. A lot of us are doing that on our own because that's how we're surviving. Especially, I don't have to tell you, but as our worlds are changing, and when it comes to actually competing with online and big box stores, we need to compete with price, but we also need to get paid. So finding creative ways, organic ways to bring in new patients is the key. The key is to keep doing what you're doing and remembering your why. Remember that you're here to help people and let them know that. And ask your current patients who you love and you care for to refer other people. The more genuine we are with our marketing, the better off we will be. And the more open and wholehearted we are, the more likable we are. You know, it's hard for me to say, you know what, my life really sucked this past fall. There was so much going on, and I have and still have a lot on my plate, but things are getting better. We have new routines in our lives, and my business has changed. I've lost a provider, and now it's just me. So I'm bringing on more responsibility, but we're reworking the system and we're reworking the schedule. We're trying to make it so that I still have a life outside of work, but it's hard. So I ask a lot of you for opinions, and you're asking me for opinions. I'm sharing things that I've learned and created because I know I don't want the next person to have to work as hard as I did. I think that the more audiologists work together, the better off we all will be. So I'm going to start coming back and having these videos every Friday. State down below what you are struggling with and what you would like help with. I know that working with insurance is a struggle, and honestly, in our office, we're opting out of insurance. We will submit for people, but we're no longer going to play the game anymore. And I feel like that I am strong enough now to say that. Before, I was worried that people wouldn't come because they hear that I don't take their insurance. You know what? We found that their insurance doesn't really pay anything anyway, so why go through all that stress? I'm going to be talking about how I have changed our whole marketing and trying to educate people about what we know with studies and everything that's out there, and not talking about hearing aids, but talking about the way we're helping people, the way that we're helping the person have a better life and preventing bad things from happening. Helping them to just be aware of what's going on and how they could be happier. So more good stuff to come. I hope you're having a great day, and I will be seeing you next week. Bye-bye.